Good morning. It's a sad morning when it's travel day and you're leaving a place you don't really want to leave, but it's also a good day because we're venturing on to something new and something different. The review of this place, River's End Campground in Tybee Island, shortest, quickest review that you'll ever have from me. 5 stars, unbelievable, amazing location, 5-minute drive to Fort Pulaski, less than 5-minute walk to the beach, whether you want to see the sunrise or the sunset. As you just saw, we saw both in the same exact day. Can't get that everywhere. And for $45 a night, which at the time of this filming, which is February 2022, with our Good Sam discount, is $45 a night. You just can't beat it. It's such an amazing location. You can get to downtown Savannah, which we didn't do this time around, in probably about 20 minutes realistically. It's beautiful. So we're sad to be leaving, but we're moving on. We're heading south, and we have some pretty cool adventures coming up. Some first times for us. First time staying at national park, first time staying at state parks in Florida. So we have some pretty cool, fun, interesting things. So we got the tanks dumping. While the tanks are dumping, I'm trying to get some work done in the morning, so that way, since it's a travel day, I feel somewhat accomplished. We left Tybee Island a couple hours ago. We are at our overnight stay between where we're headed and Florida. It's only a 2-hour drive today. Tomorrow's drive is 4 hours. I would like to have split it in the middle, but there was nothing available. This KOA that we're at was available. It was only $55 a night for we have 50 amp and water, no sewer. But what a beautiful campground. It's nestled away here in a ton of pine trees, as you can see. Jump pad here that the kids, while I was setting up, are already taking advantage of. Small little playground. Awesome pool. Pool's not big, but there's a huge water slide. We probably won't be able to utilize that because we're only here for one night. We don't have sewer hookup, so we don't want to take full-blown showers, you know, the whole story. There's a dump station right here that I was just going to look at, but I'll show you here. It's popped up on the screen right now. I don't think I want to put my hands anywhere near this one. I'm not going to do a full drive around of this campground, but it's nice. It's we're in a pull through 50 amp water and electric. They do have full hookup, pull throughs, full hookup back ends, 30 amp back ends, free complimentary breakfast in the morning. So I'm gonna have to check that out. And general store like any other KOA, literally right off of 95. You can see 95 right there. So it's probably noisy, but I don't really care. I sleep with a CPAP anyway. We're not really complainers of highway noise. But I think definitely for an overnight stay, for sure, and even to stay here for a couple of nights or maybe even a week if you're looking to be in this kind of vicinity. There are some state parks around here, close to the border of Florida, close to Jacksonville. Pilot truck stop right there for diesel. That's actually where I'm headed next. So give it a thumbs up. We'll see tomorrow. Overnight stay here at the Jacksonville St. Mary's KOA is over. We're packing up, about to hitch up, hit the road. Got about a 3.5 hour drive. We're heading down to Clerbrook Golf and RV Park. It's a 1,000 trails. I think Encore Trails collection. So we're spending a few days there before we then head over to our first national park in the Ocala National Forest. So we're pretty excited about that. Full hookups there, which I didn't even think existed, but we're pretty excited. So we're gonna finish packing up here, hit the road, and we'll see you when we check into Clerbrook. We didn't have sewer hookups. I've never really used a dump station before. This is my first time, but our tanks got full because we don't know how to manage water, and everybody took showers and we did dishes, and we're not good on water management. That's why we're full hookup people. We had a long drive today. Diesel's like $10,000 a gallon, so we're gonna use this dump station here right out the front of the KOA. Done both our gray tanks real quick and get on the road. When there's a random bake sale at the campground every Tuesday, your wife sends you over to the bake sale to find some baked goods. Free entertainment at the campground. Adult Softball League. Come over and enjoy a little bit of softball. So after a few long months in the state of Pennsylvania in the winter cold ice and snow, which I've seen in the last couple videos ago, some of the problems we've been having in the snow. So it was time to head south. We were actually going to stay up in the Northeast until May and then come down south for the summertime again. I don't know why we think that's a smart idea, but that's what we were going to do. But we decided we needed to get out of the cold. This is our first stop in the state of Florida. We're here for a week. It's our first time here. It is part of our 1,000 Trails membership. We had heard a lot of mixed reviews about this place. We've heard that it's wonderful, it's great, it's beautiful. I can confirm all of those are true. We've also heard that there were a lot of full-time residents here, and I don't mean full-time like traveling families, people that are permanently living here, that were not so friendly. I can also confirm that is true. We also heard that one of the sections, the crossroads sections, is there's a lot more space, there's less permanent dwellings there, and a lot more RVs, and it's the place to be. I can confirm that is true. I can confirm that my youngest just brought me a broom, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the broom here. We were also told that the lifestyle section, which of course is the section that we were assigned to, is one of the tightest areas to get into, and I can confirm that that is true. Our first spot that we were trying to get into, we had seen another family that were backing in, and I could tell it was a tight spot for them, so I just pulled off to the side of the road a little bit and just put my four-ways on and just put the truck in park and just was letting them go. I didn't want to rush anybody. I was not in a rush. I'm very patient. I know that feeling of trying to back in a big rig. I had no problem at all waiting. In fact, I was watching, maybe I was going to learn something. So fortunately, a resident of here didn't think that he had time to wait, so he decided to fly around me, and as he flew around me, his side mirror clipped the back of our RV. I didn't even know it. I thought I heard something, but I wasn't sure. But when he drove by, the person that was backing up jumped out of his truck to let this older gentleman know that that was not cool of him to go flying around there. Luckily there was no damage to the RV. I didn't even see a mark. I didn't see anything, so it was fine. But that was our... One second here. Sorry for the interruption. There's a lost dog here, and the community is trying to find the lost dog. But once we were able to get around the family, they are actually a full-time family. They are on Instagram as well. I'll tag them, put their Instagram handle right here, right now. He was able to get out of the way and let me pass through, but like I said, wasn't in a rush whatsoever, didn't even care. We went to our first spot, zero chance that we were going to fit there. I mean, just not even, I measured it and our rig was not even going to fit, let alone having zero chance of actually even being able to back into the spot. There was just zero chance whatsoever of us fitting in there. So we drove right past that one, called the front desk and asked for another spot. They gave us about 3 different spots. As I was waiting, actually, my wife was walking over to one of the other spots to check it out, and she FaceTimed me and it looked like it was doable. But we drove by one of the other sites. Again, no chance whatsoever that I was even going to be able to fit in there. So we came to the site that we are in now. We had gotten here, the road was filled with cars. There was vehicles everywhere. Luckily everybody came out and was nice enough to move all their vehicles, and a couple of the neighbors came out to help back into the spot. But the spot we are in is one of like the only ones that has a concrete pad, and I had to try to get onto the concrete pad. Now, if the concrete pad was not there and it was just grass, it would have been easy peasy. I would have been in no problem whatsoever. But I had to try to get the tires onto the concrete pad, or else I wasn't going to be level, and that was the hard part. So the concrete pad, it was 10 feet wide. Our tires are about 8 feet wide, so I only had a foot to spare on each side. Sounds like a lot of space, but it's not. It took 30 minutes to back in. Now that's the longest time that we've ever taken to back in. We both started questioning our abilities to back in. I was so flustered. It was hot. And everything that I knew about backing in this big rig just went out the window. Amanda was telling me to make the back go to the driver's side, and I was turning the wheel the wrong way. And she was telling me to start cutting it back the other way, and I was just continuing on the same way. So I was getting frustrated with myself. Sometimes I guess that happens, but it's all part of the process. After about 30 minutes, we finally got in, and the rig was a little higher than the truck. So the truck was sitting down on a slope, which is gonna make it fun to hitch back up. But sometimes when that happens, kingpin does not come out of the hitch properly, and I have to adjust the weight of it, or the jaws actually don't open up, and I'm not able to pull the truck away, because even though the arm is moving, the jaws itself do not open up. And it only happens when my truck is kind of at a downward angle like that. So what I have to try to do is actually take off more of the weight. Normally I just wait till I see a little bit of gap between the lube plate and the top plate part of the hitch. And as soon as you see a little bit of daylight, I know that the weight is off of the truck. But in these situations, I have to lift it up a little bit more. It's probably not good, the sound that it makes, but it's the only way that I've been able to disconnect in situations like that. And it's probably only happened maybe 2 or 3 times in the, I don't even know now, 30 plus times that we've unhitched. So if you have any recommendations for what you do in situations like that, leave a comment down below and let me know. I definitely would like to know. Overall, our stay here so far, we've been here a few days, have a few more days to go. We've loved it. It's it's a quiet park. There are a lot of friendly people here, a lot of full-time families. I'm seeing the full-time family stickers on a bunch of different rigs. I've seen a lot of people on Instagram tagging other people here. So we just came back down here to Florida, which is where it seems, all the full-time families are, and community is really big to us. So we're really starting to try to kind of expand our community and meet some more people on the road. We haven't been able to get to the pool yet. We've gone to the playground. It's a smaller playground, but it does the job. We haven't done too much else here. It's been a busy week of work for me, and school for our oldest. She needed to catch up on some stuff because we were heading to some national state parks where the cell service is not very good, so we wanted to make sure that we get ahead of the schedule and those type of things. If you've ever stayed here at the Clerbrook Golf and RV Resort, leave a comment down below what your favorite section is, or what your favorite things or least favorite things about the park is. Ours for sure is the impatient full-time people that are here, especially the gentleman that hit the back of our rig. That's it for this one. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go down and hit that subscribe button. It means the world to us. Hit the thumbs up, that way YouTube knows that you actually like this video, and maybe hopefully you learned something from it. Even if you haven't, just hit the thumbs up. It only takes a second. See, by the time I got done saying that sentence, you could already hit the thumbs up button. And go follow us on Instagram. There's a link down below in the description. If not, it's also right here, doing my Vanna White thing. And we'll catch you on the next one. Style section, the spots are. We're also told that the lifestyle section, which is the section that we are in, we're also told that I can't get this right.